Changing age structures of the population are shaping development in many countries. It is also the case in Palestine, which is experiencing a rapid population growth. In the most likely case, the population of Palestine would double from 4.7 in 2015 to 6.9 in 2030 and to 9.5 million in 2050. This projected number would occur in spite of a drastic fertility decline from 4.1 in 2014 to 3 in 2030 and 2.2 by 2050. Projections show that the age pyramid in Palestine will be modified with a considerable decrease of the proportion of youngsters and a slight increase of the elderly. This indicates a significant decrease in the dependent population while an increase in the working age population. With more workers and fewer children to support, Palestine has a window of opportunity to accelerate economic growth known as demographic dividend. This demographic opportunity will be beneficial for Palestine to speed up development if young and working age people are empowered, educated, and employed. In the field of labor, the rapid population growth will be a major component of the supply of the labor force, which will increase from 1.3 million to 2.3 million by 2030. Currently, 58,000 new jobs need to be created every year. This will grow to 69,000 by 2030. Currently, only 25% of the population are effective producers, while the rest of the population are consumers. In the future, if enough jobs are created, proportion of producers to consumers will increase as more young people enter the labor market and will be working. Assuming the unemployment rate stays constant, the total demographic gain of increased working age population who are productive is estimated to lead to an annual average increase in GDP of 1%. With targeted investments, GDP could be even higher. In education, the demand will also be rapidly increasing. The number of pupils and students is likely to double in the next 35 years. By 2030, almost 2 million students aged 4 to 17 years will be enrolled in schools and 4,000 students will be enrolled in tertiary education. To meet this growing demand and keeping the current ratio of schools per pupils, 1,650 additional schools will be required by 2030. In health, to cope with population growth keeping the current ratios, the need for services will require additional 36 hospitals, 347 primary health care centers, 4,200 physicians, and 7,600 nurses. The demographic transition with declining fertility and large young population entering the working age offers to Palestine a window of opportunity that can be harnessed into demographic dividend, but only with multiple intersecting investments. Enabling young people to achieve their potential and enjoy their human rights will be essential to demographic dividend. By reducing child marriage and early childbearing, increasing access to quality education, and promoting strategies for productive employment and active citizenship. Women's empowerment is also critical. Policies are essential to advance gender equality, promote women participation in social protection, including elimination of all forms of gender-based violence and discrimination, invest in sexual and reproductive health services, including family planning, and allow women and couples to decide on timing, number, and spacing of children.